glass again. Ava giggled.
1 hour, she said. If it sucks after an hour, then we leave. Promise.
He pressed a soft kiss against her neck, and she shivered. Anything for you, Red. He leaned across her and opened her door. Then he hopped out of his own and met her at the passenger side. Maybe this was what it had been like for his parents before it all went to hell, when his mom was alive and his dad sober. He couldn't remember anymore. The past 5 years couldn't be erased, but maybe whatever the future held could cushion the blow.
Ava swayed when her feet hit the ground outside the truck, and Jack caught her by the elbow. "Hey there," he said. "You okay?" She forced a smile even as her stomach roiled. "Yeah," she said. "I'm fine. It's just so hot out tonight." Thankfully, that was the truth, even if it wasn't her truth. "I need to splash some cool water on my face, that's all. Head out to the bonfire, and I'll be right back." He hesitated, but she needed to get inside, quick. "Go," she nudged his shoulder. "I'll meet you out back." "I'll come with you," he said insistently, and she could see the worry in those blue eyes. "Ava!" They both turned to where a group of girls were coming up the street toward Jack's truck, her friend Rachel heading up the pack. "Oh my God," Rachel said in one breath. "Please tell me you know where the bathroom is and that you can get me there safely." Saved by the drunk friend. "See?" Ava said to Jack, grabbing Rachel's hand. "I'm not alone. See you in 5 minutes." He ran a hand through his overgrown blonde waves, then kissed her on the cheek. 5 minutes, he relented. "You're sure you're okay?" She nodded, afraid if she opened her mouth again, her lie would be exposed. Instead, she and Rachel ran for the front door of the house up the drive. Once in the bathroom, she dropped to her knees in front of the toilet and emptied her stomach. "Damn," Rachel said. "I thought we pre-partied too much." But Ava hadn't had one drink that night, and this was the 4th time this had happened in the span of a week. She grabbed a wad of toilet paper and wiped her mouth, then flushed and turned toward the sink. "Yeah," she said absently. "Too much pre-partying." She cupped cold water in her palms and drank, then thankfully found a tube of toothpaste in the medicine cabinet. "I'll see you out there." She slipped out of the bathroom and into the small hallway off the foyer, heart hammering in her chest. She pressed a palm against her flat belly. She would have to take a test to confirm, but she was already over a week late. It looked like she had something to tell Jack before they broke the news to her parents that they were dating. "There you are," a voice crooned from the end of the hall. Ava rolled her eyes. "Not now, Derek," she said, attempting to push past him as he came nearer. Instead, he backed her into the corner where the wall met the doorframe to the guest bedroom. "Not funny," she said, trying to slip out from where his arm palmed the wall above her shoulder. "I miss you," he said, his breath tinged with the scent of liquor. "You're drunk. You always miss me when you're drunk." His free hand cupped her breast, and she swatted it away. "What the hell do you think you're doing?" But he wasn't deterred. This time he pressed the length of his body against hers. "Come on, babe. I know how much you like taking in strays, but enough is enough. 2 years and you never gave it up for me, but you give it up for that trash from Oak Bluff?" He ground against her pelvis, pressed his fingers hard against the base of her throat. He was too close for her to knee him in the balls, too big to push away. "Stop it, Derek." Golden boy, right. Nothing could be further from the truth. She pushed her palms into his chest, but he wouldn't budge. It only made his weight against her feel heavier, his fingertips on her skin pressing harder. Over his shoulder, she saw Rachel step out of the bathroom. The girl caught Ava's eye and grinned, then pressed her fingers to her lips in a promise to keep quiet as she started backing away. After all, Ava and Derek Wilkes had been the couple most likely to, well, everything just before the holidays. Until she wouldn't give him what he wanted for Christmas. To Rachel, this probably looked like reconciliation. "Rach," she started, but Derek shut her up by pressing his lips to hers. This wasn't happening. Except it was, so she bit down.